my goodness, check this out, but will it fit? So I think this just isn't my style. Tell me what you think though. I don't know if this will be over the top enough, but I do like the cherry pattern on it, and I think it should fit me. Oh, I can't actually get it on. Oh my goodness, $5 that you've seen this before. This is the IKEA Heartland. If it had been this vintage table version, I definitely would have gotten it, but it's not, so it's a no. Why did I have to find these boots in the middle of summer? These are not in our budget today. Do you think he's standing on business? Who is this? Oh my god, I actually pulled his head off. What a cute little mini Dutch oven thing. This is pretty good. This is Reformation for $9, which I'm really excited about, but I don't love the cut and the color of this shirt. Yellow is just not vibing with me today. The cutest pair of Jean Fu vlogs, but they're $100, which is out of budget. Lately, everywhere I look, I'm finding Sherry Hill, but this isn't really my style. And oh, wait, there are so many layers. Look, there's a black layer over top of the Finland that's almost like a tutu that gives it this really full shape. It is giving a little bit of trad wife vibes, and I definitely don't identify with that. I also think it's really not sparkly garden party. Test run. I don't think this is right for the theme of the face of this watch and this one, but I just wouldn't wear them enough. These are platform-free people heels. Not one, but two vintage Sony Walkmans, but look at the price of these. That's way too much for me. Congratulations to whoever found a job to donate this. It's not easy right now. Honestly, the beading is pretty, but I don't love the color. I was looking for a dress for a family wedding, and how about I just wear this? This will be great for someone, but I personally don't need it right now. Someone in the early 2010s would have died for the Sherry Hill dress. Not one, but two Sherry Hill dresses. I love Maget, so this was hard to leave behind. These shorts were only priced at like $10. They're really thick wool, and I probably won't wear them enough. Aritzia denim form for $9. These are so cute, but again, not gonna wear them enough. I also love this leather jacket. It was priced at $15. Lafayette 148 is a great brand, but this is just not matching my personal style. This store had so many good pairs of jeans. I love these jeans, but the size is too small. Really cute Zara cherry dress, but I had to say no. And unfortunately, this was Shein, and I don't trust their chemicals. At the top, these look great, but look at the bottom. Such a cute little teapot. This is an entire Nintendo DS. I wonder if this even works. An entire chicken mirror. So many fun vintage old clocks. Some sort of robot. I'm thinking maybe 3D printer. Let me know if you know what this is, because it's priced at $250 at a thrift store. This is kinda a pretty painting, but it wasn't strong enough for me to purchase it. Blast from the past, this is a vintage Sears dress for $16. I'm glad I got to appreciate it at the store, but I don't need it. Someone could fix this up and make it so gorgeous. I love the idea of a sheer dress, but this fabric just bothers me too much on my skin, and I feel like this used to be a giant clock. What do you think this might have been in the past? Which wine cup do you think is in this box? It is. Ding, ding, ding. Happy birthday. Check these out. These are the most adorable duck or goose salt and pepper shakers. Talk turkey to me. I like this heart-shaped clock, and it says me to you. Someone in the comments said this was giving Sabrina Carpenter, and I definitely agree. Oh my goodness, now this cute little bear salt and pepper shakers. I fully support the message that this sweater has. I hate sweating, and I really don't love the heat. You know, we cannot go buy a box without opening it. These are dun da da da. Oh, they're Christmas little cheese spreader thing. And though I love this color, I really don't need. This is a fake Prada and not a very good one. This is Free People with bell sleeves. It's so cute. And who do we have over here? This light is interesting, but it's not a wrap dress. Is crocodile knockoff Lacoste. Super cute sandals, but not on my size. I love this top, but unfortunately the shoulders are super stretched out. Some days really do feel like this. This vintage picture is adorable. I think it's possible that the same person owned these really cute jars. Maybe this is a sign I need to go to New York soon. Striped and slightly ballooned shorts. Super cute, not my personal style, but I love it for someone. This would be a contender, but it's too small for me. Early 2000s classic, a wristlet. I don't know much about the brand Psycho Bunny, but some people seem to love it. S&G. I'm thinking this is supposed to be knockoff D&G. Kind of cute though, actually. I'm always tempted to get the cat books. Unfortunately, this is falling apart at the seams. Pierre Cardin is a great brand, but we're shopping for summer, so this is a no. Another iconic bingo bag and a half melted candle for $4. Judy one for $14. Their dresses can be over $1,000 Canadian. I really hope this fits. I'm a bit worried about the hips, and oh, my head is not where I thought it wouldn't fit. I'm tugging hard at this, but I don't think it's gonna work. I can't believe it. There's no way this is gonna go over my head. So I guess this designer dress isn't meant for me. How would we feel about thrift flipping this into a set? Yes, a very fake Gucci. The cardigan and the dress are actually attached together, and that's not what I want. This vintage dress is really cute. I think I would cut off the skirt. Oh my goodness, this is a casino drinking game. But what the heck is this? A Get Smartphone shoe movie promo? Anyone know what this is? This is giving me PT Cruiser vibes. The most adorable elephant salt shaker. But someone else wanted them, so let's give them to them. I actually thrifted these Michael Kors heels last year. They're only $10. Do I get this pink piano for B? You don't know, B is my cat. She's an adopted deaf Turkish Angora, and she's $, which is within our budget. And since this is not whatever Goins piece. I feel like I put it on wrong. Wait a second, what are these heels? Back to the dress. I don't think this is even worth $12. And before anyone screams, I wiped them down with an alcohol wipe before. So the shoe does fit, but there's one thing I don't love on the heel. Little brown cap on the heel. I really don't like that. We're in luck because I just found Helmut Lang heels. What the heck? These must be from the same person because they're the same size and bright pink. If you look closely, you'll see there's also a zipper on the back of the heel. And I love the zipper and the heel shape. And I realize I'm saying this as I wear a pink dress. I just don't love the shade of pink. And someone who loves them deserves to find them, not me. But look at that Jean Blubog, the brightest Crayola yellow that there is. But something really strange happened. Number one, they don't fit, but the yellow was sticky and came off onto my ring. Ew. In the end, we are saying no to the Helmut Lang and no to these pink sparkly shoes. I did tell some young girls in the store about them, so maybe they'll take it. I showed them this glow recipe fridge. Now I have more dresses to show you. This is a vintage dress from the Canadian brand Smart Set. It's brand new with the tags on, but it does not match the dress code. So let's move on to this little red dress. Extremely cute and sparkly. Someone else came by and said they loved it, so I gave it to them. This feels like a pretty little thing version of the Saint Laurent black dress that Hailey Bieber wore. And I think I'd need to get some ribs removed to fit into it. Now, hear me out before you say it's black. What if I wore something sparkly and colorful underneath it? I actually really like the idea. I think it could be kind of unique, so let's try it on. I'm not sure how I feel about where the waist hits on my body, but I do like the idea of layering sparkles under something sheer. Let's keep looking and see what we can find. Oh my goodness, are these Jeffrey Campbell? False alarm, these are knockoffs, but oh my gosh, I don't know if I like these or if I hate. We have a Tory Burch fun. I actually wish this was like a sleeveless dress. It could have been really pretty. I have no idea why this Gap dress is priced more than my gold-plated watch. But okay, hear me out. What if we did this top with a matching red long skirt? It has a zipper, which we love, but the real question is, does it fit? I actually don't know if this fits. What do you think? There's something about the cut that is weird, so I'm thinking that it's a pass for me. It's priced at $12. Let's hold on to it though and keep looking. How would you feel if I got this vintage suitcase with vintage stickers on it? It was to transport my jewelry. It's so cute, but I don't think I can find an excuse for these beautiful rose wine glasses or these adorable little mini Dutch ovens. Is that what these are called? John flew vlogs twice in 1 week at the thrift store. But there's a cat. This pair is marked at $150, which is way over our budget. But ooh, what is this? I need your advice. Is this cute or is this really ugly? I'm kind of leaning towards cute, but there's two problems. Number one is look at how it opens and closes. Like there's nothing to secure it. I could add a pin to fix that problem. The second problem is pretty big. It's $14 and we only have $12 to get a purse and a dress. So I think that this has to be a no, even though I kind of like it. And that's just the reality of budgeting sometimes. Now, do we think this Coach scarf is real or fake? It has a Coach emblem on it, but honestly, I don't think I like it enough either way to inspect it further. Plus, again, no money. Not this dress brand being called as you wish. So this is where my legs start. Yeah, that's too short for me. Oh my, this is quite the Chanel fit. Elizabeth and James is a brand that the Olsen twins had before the row. This is the base of a light made out of a root beer can. No luck, but we don't give up that easily. Let's go into comments. It's a buy-sell trade store when everything is secondhand. Lately, they've had some great designer secondhand pieces like these Gani shoes. Can't decide how I feel about this bag, but it's not really wedding appropriate anyway. Okay, I feel like this could work for the wedding perfectly, but I don't like the cutouts on the side. I do love Doc Martens, and these are kind of fun. I like the low profile of them too. And I kind of like this clutch, but I wish it was a shoulder bag because I tend to drop clutches. If this was a Rebecca Minkoff fringe bag, I would have gotten it. I like the back of this bag, but I don't love the bow on the front. They do have some really good priced handbags though, so maybe there's something for the wedding in here. Wait a second, could this be perfect? This is a sparkly halter orange dress. Could be perfect, but it's not because it's out of budget. Boo. I wish these red Marc Jacobs didn't have the sequins on them. Someone dropped off all these amazing Jimmy Choos, but they are not in my size. Plus they're $82, but for Jimmy Choo, that's pretty good. But this shoe is fun, but probably not for the wedding. Do you see that label? Prada for $9. Except to be honest, I don't know about the shape. Ski for $10.99. I like the fringes and I could fix that. Let's hang on. These are great for summer, but we have to say no today. It's not in our budget. Ooh, something with the tags on. Let's take a look. Okay, that big area is where your leg goes. Interesting. Did we strike gold? Is it Prada and Gucci in the same day? Oh, let's take a little closer. And no, that is not happening today. I love the sparkles on this black dress, but I need the fabric to be a color. This is definitely a color and I could see someone fixing it up, but it's not for me. Okay, some color with the tags on. Now we're talking, but it is not my personal style. I love these sparkly earrings, but they would take up half our budget. Okay, focus with me. No to the strap. No thank you. Maybe this could be altered? Do we try dyeing this? This is more on track, but I really don't look good in this shade of pink. Why couldn't this be in another color and be sparkly? It's definitely giving colorful, but also giving really short. Definitely not my size and unfortunately not my style, but I do like IMG. What is up with these like neon slushy shades we have going on? If these could just be a dress, it would be absolutely perfect. Do we opt to take a very sparkly wine bag as my black Anthropologie bag? It's kind of cute, but really it's way too big for me. And it was almost $20, so it's a no. Then I also found this little Shaun the Sheep style coin purse. I think this is really cute, but unfortunately when I opened up, this has fallen victim to dry rot. We have to put it back. To France. I could get this for my passport. Wait, this is an Aritzia set. It's matching and 2 pieces is $11. I'm not sure if this color is for me, but it could be really comfy just for summer days. Ooh, this really doesn't fit me. I've never owned a pair of Ray-Ban, and I'm surprised these were at the thrift store for $8. Now, I find finding sunglasses really difficult. They just don't often suit my face, and I think these are okay, but not extraordinary on me, so let's say no. Oh my goodness, this velvety dress has built-in boobs. Interesting. Who is this diva? And there's 4 of her? Oh my. So I love this style of bag, and it reminds me of the Chloe bags on the runway. They're like $4,000, but I love them. The rings are great, but I don't like the little bag underneath, and we're gonna put this Sunday best on the end of an aisle so someone can find it. I love Aritzia, and this is so tempting, but I don't like the drawstring on the bottom. But something about this spirit hat really cracks me up. Wait a second, this could be so pretty. This is like a vintage spiral candle holder. I really wish there were 2 of these. And ta-da, I did find 2 of these vintage ashtrays that say Omega on them. Both were equally as broken as another. Oh no, this jacket is really good, but it's not appropriate for a wedding. It's got these really cool buckles on both sides of it. You have to say no. I hope someone else finds it. I've never seen a lamp designed like this before. It almost reminds me of those water toys that kids run under. Why is this Hello Kitty lamp kind of adorable? And why do I hate this hat so much? Oh my. Okay, what do you think about this? The dress is priced at $19, which is out of our budget, but I do have some coupons. Oh my goodness, it kind of reminds me of Chloe. Originally $65, but it's here for $15. Okay, I think what's really off about this is how short the fringes are. If they were longer, I feel like they could be really great, but ultimately they're not. So I think that we should say I like the vest and skirt combined into a dress. This could be really cute. Oh, it's way too short for me. This is meant for someone else. Back to the wedding. This is very colorful. I'm worried it might be a bit too sheer. There's so much Zara here with the tags on. I inspected further and all these pieces are actually slightly damaged, but that's okay because we could fix it, except it will not fit on my body and I can't fix that. I don't love a clutch of this size, unfortunately, but I do love these Mary Janes. They're just not in my size, which is a heartbreak. Okay, hear me out. What about this jacket for nighttime at the wedding? Because it's definitely sparkly, though I'm not sure it'll be cold. It's been so hot here. Okay, this is it on. What do we think? Can we justify going over budget for this? For me, going over budget would be a once-in-a-lifetime find, and I don't feel like this is that. To be honest, the fabric is super itchy and kind of makes my skin crawl, so let's move on. Okay, see, all of these items are defective or damaged, and that's why they've been donated. But don't you think this style of dress was so popular at the beginning of summer? Is this a really fast trend, or is it actually cute? I don't own any pure white dresses, but oh, this is way too short. There's something inside this bag. I can hear it jingling around, and oh my goodness, someone left their rosary in here. I like the style of this bag, but it's obviously not what we're looking for, and this is really picky of me, but the brown tabs, I wish they were black. I think they really clap. These shoes remind me of the $2,000 Bottega, originally $220, but they're at the thrift store for way less. Can I be honest with you? I've always thought these shoes look like glorified water shoes. Like, tell me this does not look like these water shoes. Okay, wait, are these cute or are these ugly? Now, my issue with heels of this size is that I tend to fall, mostly because the heel is so little. Okay, no, we need to focus. Let's go to the bag. A fringe bag could be really fun, but this one is way too casual. But is that Gucci for $10? Just kidding, it is, but it is very fake. Did we strike gold? I feel like this is not the right tone of gold to match the dress. Okay, maybe the jewelry case will have some accessories. I don't know, I think it's too big. I actually like this silver chain, but obviously it doesn't go with my outfit, so it has to be a no. What if I just pull up with this on my phone case? Now let's get back to these Burks. Burks is a Canadian fine jewelry house. They're known for their silver and gold, but unfortunately these are costume jewelry. I could switch the back coat on these so they're clean and wear them. Or what do we feel about this gold bracelet? I was hoping I struck gold, but this is fake. And I like the idea of wearing a long necklace, but this one is $10, which is out of our budget. Unfortunately, the wedding is not in Vegas for this bag. You know who this is for? B. She's my adopted baby. I wish it was just gold all over. Yes, let me take my Birkin. But on a serious note, the classism of Birkins really disturbs me. Looks like we are hit with 2 faux Gucci's in one day. I adore that whoever donated this zip tie at the key to it. That is so thoughtful. I love it. Sorry, you want to know how expensive that is? Let me just pull out my calculator. I think this is so gorgeous, but unfortunately the swivel on the top is kind of busted. For a split second, I thought this was an Apple Watch and I was like, wow, I've peaked, but it is